welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you everything that I love this month. I've got makeup, skin, hair, a lot of really great stuff, to be honest. Drugstore, high-end, a little bit of everything. If you're curious about this makeup look, everything that I'm wearing will be listed and linked in the description box. But I did just film a bunch of Instagram Reels, TikToks at Samantha Jane YT on both of those. So when you see me wearing this blue shirt, know that this is the look. But let's go ahead and get started. This has shown up in a favorites video before, but it has become such a staple and kind of my go-to look with a little bit of a deeper lip liner. It's one of the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Creams. I really love this so much. It's in the shade Pushin' Cushion. I still have to try a lot of the other shades, but this one is like a bright, corally, peachy. When I put it with a brown lip liner, it just pops so well. I'll link my most recent foundation routine down below because I show it in that video, but honestly, it is so pretty, super comfortable, so flattering. You can wear it like a little bit more peachy coral. You can kind of pat it down. It gets a little bit more neutral. And I've been loving to pair it with the ColourPop BFF 4 lip liner, which they discontinued, which I don't really understand that. I know it was a collaboration with Makeup by Shayla, but the BFF line of lip liner, so it took me a second. It's supposed to be like your lip shade, but a little bit darker. And if 3 is the one that I'm using, then there's definitely people who have darker complexion and darker lips than I who could use a BFF 4. So if you're looking for something, I've been using the Rimmel Lasting Finish lip liner. This one is in the shade Brownie Pie. It's just a perfect brown. There's another shade just below called Cappuccino if you're a little bit lighter skin tone, looking for something a little bit cooler toned. But this I really like. It's long lasting. It's like a traditional pencil style lip liner that you sharpen, but really still creamy, doesn't drag on the lips, and I, like you'll see in my foundation routine, just sort of color in the sides of my lips with it, and paired with a shade like this, stunning. Then if you saw my most recent Sephora haul during the VIB sale, I picked up the Pat McGrath Labs bronzer. This is the Skin Fetish Divine bronzer in Bronze Nirvana, and a lot of you said and commented on the video, and you were right, that it does actually pull a little bit deeper on the skin, really blendable, so beautiful. Did I still go out and buy another one in the next shade up? Absolutely I did, because I can't be stopped. I love Pat McGrath. I love everything that she does, and I've said this before, but I should have never doubted her. This shade right now, however, works really well for me. So blendable, just melts into the skin. You can't put on too much. It's really, really a buildable shade, gives a gorgeous bronzy look to the skin, and just looks and feels so high-end and is just the exact quality that I expect to get from her. Now under that bronze is something that's a lot more affordable and from the drugstore, and again I think this showed up in a couple of favorites, but I'm telling you, this has been my go-to. Like, I have used this much of it, more than half, which is pretty significant given the amount of cream bronzers that I own. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. So they say that this can be primer, concealer, highlighter, BB cream. I like it for a bronzer, so 5-in-1 if you ask me. You've seen this in multiple foundation routines, in many, many Instagram Reels. I just find it so easy to draw on my face. It has a beautiful texture that blends out really well. You don't need to pair this with a powder. You can do just cream or just powder, whatever you want, whatever floats your boat. A lot of the time I get that question. I find I get better longevity, depends on the day, depends on everything that I'm wearing, but this has been just such a staple in my collection, and I'm very curious to try it out on my entire face because I think it'll be really, really pretty, just like as a light coverage product. But then to set my under eyes, I've been using the Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder from NARS. This is also beautiful on your entire face. I just haven't used it as much for that, but this shade Bay is really, really pretty. B-A-Y. It's very yellow, has a nice amount of depth to it, so if you're my skin tone or a little bit deeper, check this out, because a lot of the time these banana powders that come out, these yellow powders, they're like just a tint, just a little bit, and sometimes they can look a little gray or a little dusty under the eyes depending on your skin tone, especially with summer coming. This really adds such a nice pop of brightness. I know the shade is a little bit scary, but you can see it in my foundation review. Maybe it doesn't look scary, I don't know, but to me when I bought it I was like, wow, this is borderline mustardy, less banana, more mustard, but something to it. I'm a mustard girl. Everybody should be drinking their water, but if you're on antidepressants, make sure you're drinking your water. It can cause you to be more dehydrated, more sensitive to the sun, sweat more. It seems like a lot of people don't know this. I posted about it on Instagram today because there's like a graphic going around of like, if you're on antidepressants, drink your water. So if you've been noticing that you're really thirsty or really sweaty, that could be what's going on. I'm not a doctor, but just fun fact. Anyways, this is the Sephora Colorful Blush. It's a shimmer in Charmed. I cannot tell you, I have not stopped wearing this. I'm really just sort of talking about everything that's in my foundation routine, but they're the things I've been loving. This is so pretty. It gives me NARS Orgasm vibes, but again, a little more depth. It has a little more maybe coral brickiness in it. And the difference to me with this versus other shimmer blushes might have like a reflect in it, a kind of gold look, a kind of silver look. This to me is almost like the shimmer is the same color as the blush, like they are one, and that just adds such a beautiful glow to the skin. You can still go on top of it with a highlighter, but you can totally use it on its own. I've done an Instagram reel on it, so I'll link it down below if you just want to see the blush in action. I'm wearing something different today, but I'm so impressed with this. These are $19 Canadian. During the Sephora sale, they were 30% off. If you're American, they're probably $7 or something, given your dollar. But considering some of the price at the drugstore right now, it's actually feeling pretty affordable and great shade range too. My skin this month has been okay. It hasn't been super clear, but I haven't had any cystic breakouts. So like, I guess that's like a win is a win. I can't be, you know, beggars can't be choosers here. But something that I love is a good toner. And I love the Amore Pacific one. That's like a $200 essence. It's bonkers, very good. But I picked this up recently from Nations, which is a grocery store here in Toronto, but you could probably pick it up at T&T or maybe some other of the retailers, at least in Toronto, that have like the Asian grocery stores. They have great skincare sections, but there's more stores popping up. You can get it online too. This is from Beauty of Joseon. I'm probably butchering it. They also have a serum that I haven't tried yet, but I did buy. This is the Ginseng Essence Water, and it really kind of gives me that same vibe as the Amore Pacific one that I love. This has 80% ginseng root water, 2% niacinamide, and I just apply this right after I wash my face. It's my first step to do an essence or a toner underneath a serum. I primarily use this in the daytime, but you can totally use it day or night. Adds really nice light hydration. My skin feels more plump. It looks better. Adding an essence to my routine has been one of my favorite things to do. Another one of my skincare favorites is an AHA BHA blend. How many times can I say it? But this is a new one from Dr. Jart. It's the 5% multi-acid radiance peel. This has a combination, like I said, of glycolic and, let me double check actually before I just say stuff, because sometimes I do be saying stuff, but I want to make sure with this kind of thing it's accurate. Good for uneven texture, pores. Yeah, it's got hyaluronic acid in there, so it's going to be hydrating. 5% AHA glycolic acid, I was right, and BHA in there as well. So normal, dry, combo, oily, pores, dullness, uneven skin texture. It's got a lot of great things in there. I find it to be gentle on the skin. It has a milky texture. They say to use it 3 times a week. I kind of have been using it maybe not as regimented, just sort of like at the end of the day if my skin is sort of seeming unhappy, I've been going in with this, but trying not to use it too often and overdo it because that will cause irritation. But I haven't had any irritation from regular usage of it. And if you tend to like these types of products and these acids and you're looking for something that has a little hydration, a little bit more of a milky texture, I never find it stings, my skin doesn't actually peel, this is really, really nice. I'm coming around to Dr. Jart. I've actually been using the BB cream too, but I still need to review that before I put it in a favorites, I think. Then for sun protection SPF this month, I've been loving the La Roche-Posay Anthelios Age Correct Daily Cream. It says it reduces the look of wrinkles, even skin tone, 50 plus SPF, which we love to see, UVB and UVA protection. La Roche-Posay makes some of my favorite SPFs. I think they're amazing. This one is really, really good because it's a moisturizer and an SPF in one. It's also got LHA in there, which is going to lightly exfoliate your skin, but you're getting the sun protection at the same time. This is marketed as like age protect, wrinkles, etc. I think any skin type, I think any age could use this. I've got a bunch of ideas in my head here. I think any age could use this. Just kind of depends on your skin type, but depending on your skin tone, I think this will work for just about everybody. I don't get a white cast. It's not leaving me looking purple or gray. It definitely is a creamy texture. It's not going to be the lightest, most matte SPF moisturizer out there. There's other ones that are more gel cream if you have a really oily skin type, but if you're normal to dry, I think you might really, really like this. And I trust La Roche-Posay to the end of the earth when it comes to SPF. Sun protection protection for your body is also really important, but I definitely end up skipping that a lot of the time just out of pure laziness. Really getting better with my face, but the body is tougher. So that's why I like to find something that's super easy. So I've been using the Neutrogena Invisible Daily Defense Body Mist Sunscreen. This is a new one. They have the other body mist as well, and I've been loving and using those for years. This is SPF 50 plus, invisible on all skin tones, water resistant. I also love this new ombre packaging that they're doing. I think it looks great. But what I love about this, besides the fact that it is really clear, it's SPF 50, and it makes your skin look like glowy and shiny. Like this is like J-Lo glow, literally. My favorite thing is that you can do your whole body by yourself. Independent woman, baby. You can just spray it upside down, which I just think is so, try not to do it in a tiny space like me. But I just think it's so handy. I went out for a walk yesterday, sprayed my whole body. It was great, really, really good. So I always love Neutrogena is another one of my favorites for SPF. I've been getting so many compliments on my hair lately, so thank you so much. I'm really starting to love it now that I've got a little bit more length, a little bit more movement. I'm really enjoying the dark color. So I've come around to it, turning a new leaf with my hair for the 30,000th time. But a couple of things that I've been loving this month. Firstly, I've been trying to do a nice, like really actually take care of my hair, do some nice nourishing treatments, and this one is definitely one. This is from Aveda. It's the Nutriplenish Treatment Mask Deep Moisture for medium to thick hair. They also have a line, they've got Nutriplenish Light as well, I think, and I've used that. I used up the entire mist of that. The leave-in, really, really great. It has that Aveda scent that we know and love, or I feel like I know and love at least. And it just is so thick and creamy. You really do not need much. I can detangle my hair so well. I can definitely feel a difference when I use it in terms of the sort of softness of my hair. Things just look better, and I think it's such a good mask. And because it's not necessarily marketed to curly hair, I just specifically wanted to point it out because I've really loved everything I've tried from the Nutriplenish line. But then a line that is marketed towards curly hair that I've been using for a couple of years now, and I just started getting back into again. It's so good. If you've yet to try the Kerastase Curl Manifesto line, I'm telling you, everything from this collection is good. The co-wash, the shampoo and conditioner, the refresh spray is amazing. I love the oil as well. I want to point out these two specifically because this is kind of what's I think are my main favorites. The Curl Manifesto Daily Moisturizing Frizz Reducing Leave-In Treatment. So this is their leave-in moisturizer. And then also, sorry, leave-in conditioner, thinking about skincare. And then this is the Gelée Curl Contour, which is the Curl Enhancing Defining Gel Cream. So I use both of these today. Did you see me twitch? I'm getting my period and I just got that like shooting pain up my butthole. Is that too much information? But I literally was like, oh, shooting pain. It's so lovely being a woman. Anyways, I really, really love these. If I had to pick one item to pick from Curl Manifesto, it would be this, the Curl Gelée. I think it's so good. It's what I used in my hair today. I've used a couple other things. If my curly hair routine is up, I'll link it down below. I've been doing a couple because I've been trying out new products, but I can get a couple of days out of this wash and then I can sort of refresh it in the shower, get even a couple more days, and that is really important to me because day one curls, not that they always look great, it's always a gamble, but day one curls generally look okay. But how is day two? How is day three? How is day four? And obviously there's other things you can do, like I wear a bonnet to bed, things like that. But if the hold is not there to begin with, then I'm not gonna be able to keep it going throughout the week. So this line to me is so impressive. It's got a vanilla scent, and I know it's definitely, it's not like high end, but it's definitely higher end, but worth it when it comes to curls, at least if you tend to like the same types of products that I do. But anyways, those are all of my favorites this month. Let me know down below what you are loving this month. And as always, if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you later. Bye!